VIP Kid teachers and everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Today, this lovely hot July day, today is July 1st, so it's now finally feeling like summer and I'm very happy. Today I'm going to be talking about the requirements to teach VIP Kid. And I know many of you are like, well, there's only 3 requirements. Yes, but there are people who completely overlook these requirements and they sign up and then they're like, oh, I didn't realize you needed that, and it's just it's sad. Like, I feel awful for those people who do that and go to the trouble. So let's just dive right into it. The number one thing, and I'm looking over here because I have all of my notes written down and I do not want to miss anything on this video. So if you see me looking off to the side or looking over here, it's because my dog's over here and my notes are over here. Okay, so this one is this is one of the most overlooked ones, I think. But you have to be a US or Canadian citizen to be a VIP Kid teacher with a native neutral American accent, meaning like you're a native speaker or you have a more neutral accent. They don't want anyone speaking with like a British accent or any kind of other accent. Because when you think about it, you know, they're learning a new language, so they need the most neutral accent they can have or be taught by. So yeah, that's one that a lot of people do not think about. Somebody asked me this week, what about like a Southern accent? I know lots of teachers with Southern accents, accents from Minnesota. It's okay, that's okay, but yeah, that's one of the requirements. So if you have questions, let me know. The second requirement that you have to be a VIP Kid teacher is a bachelor's degree in any field. So a 4-year degree in any field. For me, I was elementary ed, so I already had my 4-year degree, but it was actually in teaching, which I'll get more into that at the end of the video, how that is beneficial. But I know a lot of teachers who have a business degree, who have an art degree, who have interior design degrees, and they all are very successful VIP Kid teachers. So you have to be able to show proof of your 4-year degree by uploading your, like, I think I even upload just a picture of my degree or my diploma. That's it. Like, I just took a picture of it with my iPhone, and then that was it. Okay. Here's the one I think people get the most freaked out by, and I understand why they get freaked out by this, because when you think about it, we are always telling people, like, VIP Kid teaching is for everybody. You don't have to be a teacher. Like, this is so great, but you need to have experience with kids. And a lot of people are like, whoa, like, I've never taught before. Especially guys out there. You know, there's a lot of guys that are like, no, I've never had any kind of experience teaching. But maybe one summer, years ago, they taught summer camp, or maybe they helped out at a school for a year. Maybe they helped with Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, something, anything. Maybe they even helped at their church teach younger students Sunday school, or, I mean, there's so many different things. So VIP Kid requires you to have 1 year. 1 year. That's okay if you're not really sure how long it was, but of experience with children. So to me, this is the easiest one because everybody pretty much has been around children before. If you are a girl or a guy and you have babysat, that is okay. Like, there are people that use that on their application, and that they're fine with that. Anything of any kind of experience with children will work. So you do not have to be a teacher to teach VIP, which is pretty cool when you really think about it. Because there's a lot of people out there that make really awesome VIP kid teachers, or just teachers in general, and they don't even have a teaching license or anything like that. Like, if you like kids and you are someone who can be fun, I mean, you got it. So those are really the main three that you have to have before you can go to the other hiring processes. So, and this is all before your interview. This is the basic info section. So this is actually scored by a computer. I know, I did not know this, and I've been with VIP for 4 months, and I did not know that. I just assumed it was somebody. Now, somebody will eventually look at your basic info when they're trying to figure out your pay, which I will talk about in another video. So your basic info section, when you're really explaining like why you qualify, don't leave anything out. That's something that I've talked to a lot of people about. Is, for example, there was somebody who had been teaching for 25 years. She was a public school teacher, and she knew you only had to have 1 year of experience with children. So she was going through her application and going kind of fast, and she didn't mention she had been teaching for 25 years. She just said she had at least 1 year of experience. Now, she still passed her interview, but when they're looking back at your information, you want to pour out everything you can to really make it sound like that you would be awesome for this job. So don't hold back. Don't hold back any of those summer camp times where you helped out with kids. I was a summer camp counselor for years, and I almost forgot about that experience. So I made sure I typed that in there before I submitted it. Don't hold back any of that stuff. So some other common things you have to have, and I don't know why I'm looking at my notes for this. This is like a no-brainer. You have to have internet. You have to have either an Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. Recently, they got a VIP kid came out with a iPad app. So if you don't have a laptop or computer, but you have an iPad, many teachers I know are teaching from an iPad, which is super cool. They did not always have that. But you have to have video quality, audio quality. I'm using a Mac right now, and I find that that's my favorite, but there are other people that, say that Chromebooks are good and other PCs. So let's see, did I miss anything? Oh, so for the people who are similar to myself, who are or were public school teachers, even private school teachers, but you have had K-12 experience, or like I really wish I had this, and probably will explore getting this in the future, but if you have an ESL certificate or experience, you really need to share that with them, because that actually gives you a leg up, and when you're talking about pay. So, and because I brought pay up a couple times, I should say, at least in this video, that they decide your pay based on your experience and how well you do in your interview. So I think on the websites I've seen $8 to $22 an hour or something like that. So it depends. I did get the luxury of being paid a little bit more than I expected per class because of my teaching experience, so don't leave that stuff out. But I also know a lot of people who are not teachers but did so well in their interview and really just did a nice job that they're being paid the same amount as me. So I wouldn't, you're not for sure going to be paid more. It just depends. It's kind of weird, but at the same time I like it because it's unique to that person, and they give you a range, and it just kind of, you just get what you get. I will talk more about pay and raises, and when you qualify for a raise, and bonuses, and all the money that we are blessed with this job in another video. So that's pretty much what you have to qualify for VIP Kid. But I like to always just add in a couple of my little, you kind of need to do this or be like this to be successful. You have to just kind of let go and just have fun. I can tell you that my first class, I was so nervous. My hand was like shaking on the mouse, and I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to do this? And I'm thinking, I have been teaching for a couple of years. I have taught classes upon classes of 25 plus kids. Why am I like, you almost have to get out of that, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous kind of thing. So if you're willing to have fun and just let loose and change a child's life on the other side of the world, I mean, they think you are awesome. They think you are a rock star, and it's one of the most amazing experiences I have ever had, and that's why I'm sharing it with all of you guys. So if this is interesting to you or you would like more information, reach out to me. I will have my Instagram, Twitter, links posted below in the bio, as well as my referral link. I would love to be your mentor teacher, mentor coach, or teacher coach, whatever you want to call me. Just a friend. I'd love to help you out with this hiring process and walk you through it, because I know it's needed, and I feel that people are more successful when they have somebody to ask questions to, pretty much whenever they need to. So I'm your girl if you need that. Other than that, look forward to our next video, and I hope you have a happy 4th of July if you are watching this, and I will see you later. Goodbye.